Dr. King's legacy has really impacted me and my family. I was actually a small child when he lost his life, and I noticed that all the adults that were around me were really sad that day, and I really didn't understand what was going on until my mother sat me down and explained that there was a great loss to the world. He was such an important part of our household. She truly saw his vision. I was lucky enough to have grown up in an area where we did see his dream. Children played together, black and white, and we all were good friends throughout our entire life. When I went away to college and I started working, there was a major change. I saw that it wasn't as equal as I thought it was out there. Many times I was the only African American staff member, and even today I am still the only African American female staff member in my position. As I progressed throughout my career, I started off as a teacher, and then I actually progressed to training, and I had my own business for a number of years. When people say you can't do it, you throw that out the window. You don't listen to them. And I truly pursued my goals, and I tried to instill that in my son, my grandson, my nephews, that don't let anyone hinder you or stop you from any dream that you may have. My family and I really treasure his legacy and his vision. We are all members of the NAACP. The rest of my family, we participate in many community activities. We work with battered women's shelters. We work at the food banks. We're always donating our time and efforts to whatever we can do to see his vision. On a personal note, I'm going to do whatever I can, especially starting today within my community, to make sure that his vision does not disappear. He worked so hard for equality for all of us, and so many legislations he worked to pass. And I want to work with my community leaders, my congressmen, my senators, spend more time out there working with the youth, especially the millennials today, to make sure that they understand what their rights are. I would tell the youth of today to understand their rights, to make sure that they participate in their community, and don't let their rights be taken away from them. They have to participate. They have to be out there working together with us. They can't just sit on the sidelines. We all have to come together to ensure that our future is going to be stable.